I've been hearing all this stuff about virtual reality devices, and I gotta say, I'm not too impressed. This one just kind of seems to burn my eyes. Be gone, infernal machine. Guess we'll have to see where technology goes. Church here, and welcome to the Game Grinder, and today I'm doing kind of a celebration video. Coming up here in a few days, March 30th is actually the 3-year anniversary of my channel, and at the same time I've been wanting to do a video for probably like about a month and a half since it's happened, but I have crossed the mark of 500 subscribers, and I'm actually at exactly 579 at the time of filming this video. So I gotta say, it's been quite the journey so far. Never really knew where things would go once I started uploading videos, but I gotta say, I'm still enjoying what I'm doing. Video output can be a little hit or miss as they go, but I got no plans on quitting, and the best thing about this all is the friends that I've made along the way. So, with that said, happy 3-year anniversary to my channel, and a huge thank you from the bottom of my heart to the 579 people who have decided to follow what I do. One other number I thought was kind of cool was the amount of views that I'm up to at this point. Not that I'm necessarily bragging, but something to be kind of proud of. So with the 120 videos that I've uploaded so far, excluding the podcast uploads, I have 33,668 views, which compared to other people, I have no idea how that matches up, but that's a lot of views. And with that too, at the same time, I want to mention the podcast again. So I co-host a podcast called the Game Tenets Podcast along with my friend Jason of Corpse Flight Gaming, and our very next episode is actually our 50th episode of the podcast. Again, another venture that I wasn't sure where it was going or if I'd stick with it, and here we are a little over 2 years later with 50 episodes. All very cool stuff. So with the videos that I've done like this before, I kind of want to do some shout outs and mentions to people who have really helped and supported me along the way. Of course, anybody who does not get mentioned, please don't feel left out. I'll link below to some of my previous shout outs. So for any channel regulars, commenters, contributors, collabers, I've probably given you a shout out in the past. And to everyone else, I don't want this to diminish how I feel and the support that I'm so very thankful for. Well, with that said then, I just want to run down some thank yous. So in particular, a big thank you to Smash JT and Kid Shore Yukon. They both had done videos about small channels worth checking out, and both of them gave me the mention. And since then, it boosted my subs over 500, and things have kept rolling from there. So big thanks to the shout out. It's greatly appreciated. And coming from two people who I admire, gotta say, I'm pretty happy about that. Of course, links will be in the description for their channels, so definitely check them out. Both great guys, both great content. So then I'm just going to kind of run down a list here and give some shout outs to people who have been constant supporters of the Game Grinder. I enjoy the interactions that we've had, and this is just one way of showing my appreciation. Again, if your name doesn't get mentioned, please don't feel left out. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep being awesome. So this is in no particular order, but I just want to give a shout out to Back in the Day Gamer, Discart, Sarumaru, Eric DeGraff, Retro Island Gaming, Ed's Retro Geek Out, Dimmy V Gaming, and then kind of a general shout out to all of the Cartridge Club. This is a community that's kind of based around a book club for video games, full of all kinds of people, gamers, collectors, content creators, kind of the whole gambit, and everybody that I've met so far through the Cartridge Club is awesome people. Of course, I will leave a link to their page, and I wanted to give a particular shout out to P1 and P2. Thank you for everything you guys do. The community is awesome, and I've appreciated the support that you've shown me. Then of course there is Musty Hobbit of Second Breakfast. He kind of introduced me to the Cartridge Club and the whole scene that they have. And a few others who I look forward to their comments on my videos are Mighty Q Dog and Mrs. Q Dog, It's Rocket Sauce, and Caleb J. Ross. So again, to everybody, thank you very much. I appreciate everything you do, the support, the content you create, and best of all, being the part that makes this community as great as it is. So then kind of the last part of the shoutouts bit is a few people I want to give mentions to who have included me in collaborations and gave me shoutouts and things like that. So we have Chris the Old Ass Retro Gamer, On a Retro Tip, Levitt the Retro Gamer, Nintendo, BioPhoenix, and Rewind Mike. These are guys who tend to do more collabs than the average bunch, and I think they're always a blast, even if I'm not included. Always look forward to seeing collaborations. So I look forward to more in the future. So then what's there to look forward to coming from the Game Grinder in the future? And more or less kind of the same that you've been used to. Besides this video, I have a pickup video coming up. I'm planning on a little April 1st gag. And then I hope to do some more kind of individual collection videos. I found that was a lot of fun last time I did it. April is going to be an interesting month though. Of course, I've mentioned it on the podcast and I've shared on social media that I will be attending the Midwest Gaming Classic 2018. And I'm actually going to be part of a panel on Sunday the 15th at 1:30 p.m. with Chris the Old Ass Retro Gamer, Jason of Corpse Flood Gaming, Musty Hobbit of Second Breakfast, and Taylor of Rising Blue Phoenix. We're going to be talking about YouTube and gaming, how we made the choices that we made in the content that we create, and kind of the various things that go around with that. So if you plan on attending the convention, definitely keep an eye out for me. I will be around. I will be doing some game hunting. Probably look for a guy with a Shoutout shirt. Make it easy. And one other thing I'm going to try to do, more of an experiment, I'm going to try it a few different times and see how they turn out, but I'm going to try just riffing a game review. Maybe I'll make a few notes, but typically I write a full script when I do game reviews, and that's kind of one of the least desirable parts of making a game review is the writing process. I'm just not good at writing, and it's kind of a grueling, intensive process. I love seeing the result of the work that I put into it, but that's something I always struggle with. So I figure I'm going to experiment a little bit, see if I can just riff a couple game reviews, depending on how they turn out. Maybe people will see them up on my channel, otherwise they're going to end up in the trash. But I definitely do want to try to do some more game reviews, so we'll see what happens. And again, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support that everybody's given me in the 3 years that I've been doing this. If it wasn't for you, I probably would have given up a long time ago. You help keep this passion going, and this has been a better experience than I could ever imagine. So, of course, here's to video games. Here's to talking about video games. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you next time on The Game Grinder.